Join us for an online interdimensional healing session with Nina Brown, author of Return of Love to Planet Earth and founder of the S.T.A.R Clinic, which shows you how to use the quantum field to create and manifest.
I truly believe that the S.T.A.R Clinic is cutting edge. S.T.A.R is an acronym: Surrender, Trust, Allow, Receive. And this goes for healing in every aspect of life. First of all, it starts by knowing your human divinity. None of this works unless you know who you are. Underlying principles: know your human divinity, have self-love and play, and then get out of the collective consciousness. Be in the quantum field. When you have that foundation, what can't you do? If you don't have that foundation, then life's going to be tough, because it will be the ego that is driving the event with force, pushing upstream. Whereas when you are in alignment with your higher self, you're doing what both together are wishing to manifest, then you are gliding through the water, the ocean like the dolphins, and it's ease and grace. So you have to have those foundations. And then once you have those foundations, then you take the business plan or the intention for the business or the intention for the health, and you as a divine human surrender it into what I call the space of infinity, or that quantum field other than the collective consciousness. And that's why quantum physics is so interesting to me and why it would be a big part of our workshop. Put that into the quantum field, you allow the waves and the particles to travel without being collapsed. You allow the expansion, and the divine creator collapses the particles in a field that is unknown to your knowing. And then you trust that the laws of attraction reign in that field, and then you allow the divine creator to make it better than what you envisioned, and then you receive with appreciation and gratitude. And that's the simplicity of life.
The winter solstice on December 22nd, 2011, birthed the golden age of divine love for the planet. Nina says this is a more pure love than duality love.
It is a different love frequency. It is the divine creator's love. It's pre-particle love. So it goes right back to source. And it has been on the planet before, in the golden age of Atlantis, but it didn't stick. And here it is again for the new age, the dimensional shift, and it has to stick this time. And so I'm a grounder, and I believe there are other people around the planet that are grounders. And my job is to transmit it so that it can be received and transmitted by that person. So whoever receives it can, by the laying on of hands or distance work if they know how, can be the transmitter of the love of the divine creator. And it has to travel around the planet, and it has to stick for us to manifest this new age that everyone's talking about, because it's all about love. My truth is we just entered on winter solstice what is being called the golden age of divine love. And it differs. We've been in duality love, which is not pure. And this is the other point. Who cares? What difference does it make? And the answer is so fundamental. You're a creator being made in the image of the creator. And so you manifest reality. This is my truth. And so do I. So does everybody, even if they don't do it consciously. And how do we do it? We do it, here's an assumption. Everyone carries a frequency. Everything has frequency. And, you know, I'm a B sharp, you're an A minus or plus or, you know, whatever. The frequency that you are, my truth again, is the frequency of your intention, is the frequency of your manifestation. So, If you are vibrating in mud, you're going to create the same thing. But if you raise your frequency and you manifest in partnership with your higher self at a higher frequency, then your intention has a higher frequency, your manifestation has a higher frequency, and we, in our wholeness, humanity and divinity, create heaven on earth. And why are we on the planet? Archangel Metatron says we're here to manifest responsibly. Well, manifesting from mud in duality didn't do it. So why is it important that we got out of duality love into 12th dimensional love, pure love and light, so that we can manifest from that frequency? It's like a stepping stone, and now the divine creator is saying, okay, let's try again. You can have all my love at that higher frequency and manifest at that higher frequency what? The golden age of love. Pretty cool. Actually, there are 4 legs to the chair on which rests all of life and my truth. First leg is human divinity, know your wholeness. Second is love yourself. The third is what I'm told is the most esoteric of all esoteric terms, play. And then the fourth I learned from a dolphin, Winter, whose movie was just out. The golden rule, do unto not just another, but do unto all of creation as you would have all of creation do unto you. And then vibrate from the heart space this magnificent new love frequency of the divine creator. That's it. And then use the principles of S.T.A.R for manifestation. Surrender, trust, allow, receive. So that's my formula for life.
So then the S.T.A.R clinic...
support mechanism for what I call the golden dolphins. So who are the golden dolphins? They are the next iteration of Lightworker. How many people do you know that will tell you they're God? A handful. And will they talk about it? Probably less. That's got to change. So the golden dolphins are the communities around the planet who are saying, I know who I am. I'm human divinity. And I'm going to live my life in the quantum field from that perspective. So it's the highest vibration of your higher self. And so the S.T.A.R clinic, once someone has made that transformation in consciousness, how do you support that? Well, there are 2 ways to support. One is in wellness, and the other one is in knowledge. So the S.T.A.R clinic, which is a state of being, not a physical anything, it's the state of being of S.T.A.R consciousness. It's on the planet now at this time when we're ready to support the individuals. So S.T.A.R clinic is here to raise consciousness so that we know that we're divine.
Your participation in the S.T.A.R clinic also provides you with a digital download of Nina's meditation DVD, Integration of the Cosmic Self.
I speak in tongues, and I have a DVD of my speaking 13 languages of the 13 star nations. What I've come to understand is the reason I do it is because it bypasses the brain and goes straight to the heart, and because you're a star being, there is DNA in you that understands. I speak the language of Sirius, of Andromeda, of Arcturus, of the Golden Dolphins, Spica, the Hathors. This DVD, it's transformational. It's called the Integration of the Cosmic Self. So we make the assumption that you have an aspect of you that is in one of the star nations. It needs to be integrated. And so what I do in that DVD is I call forth the aspect of whoever's listening from whatever star nation, and it's present. And then there's the invitation to embrace this aspect of oneself, to be integrated so that you are more whole.
We invite you to join in this quantum experience. Register today.